Who's going to be the leader of Cool Mom Records? Hmm. There's a democratic process. Cool Mom Records has to be an association that basically involves all the women of the world. So they need to create a constitution based on the United Nations Charter for Human Rights. So if there's a leader right now, it will be a leader of the process who understands how such a process would work and how you'd make sure that everybody is involved so that nobody actually speaks for women, but all the women speak for themselves. So we don't want women who are representing other women. We want every woman to have a chance to represent herself. Of course, it's a huge task, but nowadays it's possible, especially with internet and all of that. So those processes, the process of creating that General Assembly, the General Assembly is the authority. It's a question of how do we qualify that General Assembly to be really one that represents all the women of the world. That's a huge task. So that's the whole point with Cool Mom Records in that sense. And I think the reason why I have to call it records is because I want to make the connection to an industry rather than it just being some academic or organization or NGO or something that really would be looking for funds elsewhere to function. I would like for the financial answers to come from within. So therefore we have to put it with our music. And we know that can work because usually revenue from music would go to funding the old school structures that were destructive to the planet. And with King of Africa Publishing, we can actually organize so that all the revenue goes towards making the work of Cool Mom Records a success. And if they're successful, then all the platforms are successful, then all the children have a platform, and all the ambition of the children can be realized. So the leader of Cool Mom Records is the idea of taking care of the planet. That is our leader. So anybody who's going to step up and really represent the idea of really taking care of this planet for the sake of the next generations, those ones are the leaders of Cool Mom Records.